Well, here we are, looking at the activity list view. I like how it highlights it when it goes back and forth. You can actually see which one it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Notice how I've called it my list view. It's mine.
Mm-hmm. And this is data that you've coded up previously?
Yeah. It's really just the same data as it is above, just the names.
Okay.
And there I forgot to capitalize.
It's nice to catch yourself making mistakes, isn't it?
Yeah.
The IDE helps you out on that one.
It does. Sometimes it tries to tell you that you've misspelled something. It really frustrates me when it does that because it doesn't know what I want to spell. It's not like these particular words are spelled right in other programming languages anyway.
Right. And how do they know, just on that import class method, how do they know when they're supposed to import the class and when it actually is just being improperly coded?
It really is about whether or not you know you're using the class that you want and it's not imported. It's not one of those things where you just type it and kind of hope. Mm-hmm. So those things are our cursor's right in the middle of that. We should move that from now on.
So you're just setting up now the you named your instance variables above, and you're just assigning them. Yeah,
just one after the other. So array adapter takes three pieces, right? It takes that context, which in this case is just the activity, and then the row, and this is the automatically generated one from Android. That's why they have that R or Android.R rather than the R runtime object.
Right.
And they have other ones. They have like a simple list item 2. I didn't see it on that pop-up, but they do have other like setup default pieces.
Are any of them really useful, or do you pretty much always just do your own custom?
I never use them, but if you're debugging something or doing something fast, I think they'd be really great. It's just that if you use their stuff, then you start having to deal with their theming and their design, and I prefer to just kind of put things where I like them rather than do the default Android thing. Definitely, though, if you don't have time to code something up and you're just like, look, I just want a list of like Wi-Fi spots in the area, it's perfect to just be like, I have an array, show it to me in a list.
Got it. So it's almost like when you're just prototyping or mocking up something that's the best time to throw it in there.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, I love this. This is I never get like not excited by this because it's just new, and then I type the O. You do have capital O. And you just press enter, and suddenly it's just, bam, anonymous class, bam, it's there. And you're like, oh, cool.
You love when the IDE writes code for you.
Well, this is my favorite thing that the IDE writes for me.
Okay.
Besides getters and setters,
right,
where you have like 30, and you're just like, I don't want to type all that.
Is it because of all those yucky parameters that you just don't want to type in? Is that what's nice about it, or is it what do you like about this one specifically?
What I like about this one, so some things you can just type and it's just kind of very peaceful because it's the same thing. This requires brain power that you just don't need to be using, right? Like looking that up and being like, okay, what should these things be called? The only thing I don't like is that they call it int I when it really should be int position, because that's not descriptive. Like, what is that? And if I were to write that out, I would have named it position. But otherwise, it's great.
Good old Genny motion.
Yeah.
Firing up real quick.
So fast.
And there we are.
Yeah.
Nice names.
Thanks. Yeah, I chose those because I was really up late and I had nothing to do.
Well, that's where we are most creative, right?
Yeah. When we're not sleeping.